Is everybody ready? It's time to go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping has become an ordeal, let's face it. Now, I am not talking about pickup, delivery, click list, any of that stuff. I don't do it. And it's just not my style of shopping. I'm not good at committing to a list and submitting it and having someone pick up stuff for me. I need to be in the store and look at things. So I'm just taking you along with me today and showing you how I have been grocery shopping and trying to still protect myself and my family. And today's going to be a rough one because the allergy season right now is horrendous. And the need for me to rub my nose or scratch my eyes is constant. And when I'm in the store, I just have to fight it because, the store is full of who knows what. What am I doing to prepare to go into the store? Really, the only thing I'm doing now is wearing a mask. So I've got a mask. I actually found these on Etsy, super cheap. They're homemade, just a cloth mask. They're reversible too. Yay. I used to wear gloves when I went grocery shopping. In fact, I still have my box here. This is actually our rubber gloves that I pulled out of our Cadet Guard medical bag because we had them for universal precautions. And when all this stuff started going down, I was like, ooh, I have gloves in my Cadet Guard bag, which I purchased, so I'm allowed to use them. Anyway, I just have seen so many posts and videos about cross-contamination and how it's really better to just wash and sanitize your hands than put gloves on and be touching a million things. And I tried really hard not to cross-contaminate, but then I just thought, you know what? It's probably just as easy to just wash my hands, sanitize my hands, and I'll show you when I get home and I'm done with this mess how I completely sanitize and wipe down the car and all that stuff. So anyway, that'll come later. So all I'm really doing is going to put my mask on and just be uber aware of what my hands are doing and make sure they do not come in contact with my face this whole time that I'm shopping. And like I said, you might seem like water pouring out of my nose at some point because I'm not going to wipe it. Maybe I'll use my coat. I guess I can do that. Anyway, so I'm heading to Walmart. I have gone back to shopping there. They have put in a lot of precautions that make me feel a little bit more safe going there. And the owner of our local Walmart is very active on our chatter page, our town chatter page on Facebook. And he just keeps everybody updated all the time on what precautions are taking and what we can do as customers to help. So I really appreciate that and want to support him. That's where I'm heading. I am not going to take you inside with me because you don't want to watch me grocery shop. That's super boring. Just know that I will be keeping my 6 feet of distance. If there's any markings on the floor telling me which direction I need to travel, of course I'll be following those. But really, to me, the big part of this adventure, of this ordeal, comes when I'm done and I'm preparing to put the groceries inside of my house and what I do with them. So that'll be the more entertaining part, I guess. All right, so I'll be at Walmart soon and I'll catch back up with you when I'm there. Okay, pulling into Walmart here. I'm a little bummed because I wanted to get up and get here early today. It is Sunday, so I'm sure it's a very popular shopping day, getting ready for the week, and people who are still working are not maybe working today. But I had horrible insomnia last night. I had a rough night and kind of slept longer than I wanted to this morning because I was like, wow, I'm actually sleeping. I am not getting up to go grocery shopping. So there's quite a few cars. Our Walmart has 2 entrances and they only are allowing entrance on one side of the building so that people can access sanitized carts. I'm not sure if that's the same where everyone is right now, but that's what they're doing here. So that might also make the parking lot look more crowded because everyone's parking on one side of the parking lot. Well, I'm shopping in my mask and I hate wearing a mask. Hate it. But there's some clings on the floor I wanted to show you. So they do have directional signage, but I've already witnessed dozens of people not following it. People are just shopping. That's kind of a bummer. This is why you get your butt out of bed and get to the store early. Lord. An ordeal. It was miserable. Like, I used to enjoy grocery shopping because it was just time like to be by myself. I'm gonna start my car. So first of all, when I got in the car, the first thing I did, I have some hand sanitizer in here. I just sanitized my hands. I'm gonna do it again just because I feel so gross. So before I push any buttons in the car, I sanitize. So get up. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you had insomnia. Like, get up and go shopping early in the morning. That was awful. Not only were there tons of people in there, but 70% of them were not wearing a mask. 50% of them were not following the directions on the floor at all. And probably 20% of them did not care at all about social distancing. Just getting right up next to you. And then the lines were awful. I mean, I'm not blaming Walmart. They had probably 7 lanes open, but everybody came. Everybody slept in on Sunday. Everybody watched their church services on the internets, and then they all came to Walmart. And I think I waited about 30 minutes because, you know, I picked the wrong line. Don't we all? Always. Like, I hear people say it all the time. It's so true about me. I picked the wrong line, and some dude brought like 80 pairs of shoes and had to go through every box and check every size, and I don't know what the heck was going on. The cashier was doing great. She was moving pretty fast, but you know, it just happens. So what I'm gonna do is I've already sanitized. I understand there's cross-contamination everywhere because I reached in my purse, so I used my credit card. So I'm just gonna get home and get the car unloaded, and I'll show you kind of my strategies for that. And then I will grab sanitizer and come out here and wipe the car down and my purse, and I'll show you all that later. So anyway, I'm just so glad to get this mask off my face. I hate it. I hate wearing them. Like, my biggest fear in life is not being able to breathe. Like, I have a horrible fear of suffocating or drowning, and having this on my face, and then like my glasses fogging up all the time. Let's get home. One bit of good news was that my allergies calmed down. So I did not have any issues with my eyes watering or my nose dripping. I'm sure that'll all kick in when I get home and I'm back around the cat and all of our pollinating trees. But thank goodness there was that I didn't have to deal with. So let's look for the silver lining, shall we? All right, all backed into the garage. Now, normally when I would go grocery shopping, the first thing I would do is summon the family to help me unload the groceries. But I don't do that anymore. What I'm gonna do is kick off my shoes and unload all of these myself because I don't want anyone else touching what might be on these bags. Now I'll have a designated area to put the dirty bags. So I'm gonna try to cram all of them on this counter. And groceries are in. If you've seen some of my other vlogs, you might know that I hate using plastic bags because just look at this. So wasteful. And Walmart is no longer collecting bags for recycling because they've removed like any kind of container that holds anything. So I'm just hanging on to all these plastic bags now. Annoying. So my next step is to grab a couple of these babies. And yes, I have some because I had them from before. And I just wipe down everything that I've touched out here. you get the idea, right? Get the garage door opener. That is always, I forget that one all the time because you don't really look at it, but yeah, get that. Now I'm going to grab these face masks and throw them immediately in the washing machine. There's another face mask in here from last night when I went to get some food from our local Mexican restaurant, which was amazing. So I'm going to take these, dump them right in the washing machine. Again, kicking my shoes off before I go into the house. See ya. Okay, the next step is to tackle my purse and wipe down everything in here, including my credit card that I used. So I'll take care of that right now. Okay, next I want to prepare a surface to put groceries that I wiped down. So I'm going to clean off the island, disinfect that, so that once I wipe stuff down, I have a clean place to put it. Okay, I am not going to record this next part because you'll be bored to death, but I'm taking paper towels because I have plenty of those. I found a nice stash at some point, and I'm going to use this because these are precious and I don't want to use too many of those. So I just soak this paper towel with disinfectant and I'm going to wipe down everything in these bags. Am I overreacting? Am I doing too much? Probably, but I just feel like I should do it. Okay, everything has been put away. So the last thing I'm going to do is spray down all the counters and wipe down cabinets and refrigerator and pantry and anything that I might have touched. And then I'll be done with this ordeal. And now I come sit outside and enjoy some fresh air that doesn't smell like Lysol. Thanks for hanging out with me today as I went through my grocery shopping ordeal, as I like to call it. I don't like it. I used to enjoy it, and I'm missing the days when grocery shopping was not such an ordeal. But new normal, I guess. Well, hi, Tyson. You're awake.